we're going to use for the hay coming out of his hat. So I sketched a little scarecrow face and a hat, and we're going to put some of that hay coming out, maybe some coming out the top, some coming out of his little burlap head. And how I cut this is using my wheeled nippers. These are wheeled nippers. You can get them at the Hobby Lobby. And I just take a little piece of glass. This is sheet glass from Hobby Lobby as well. And just nip tiny little pieces until I have what I want. So that's how I cut that. Now what you need to do too, if you're doing that, is use a rubbing stone. Or you can do this. Thank you, Kathy. You can do this outside on the concrete if you don't have a rubbing stone or don't want to, spend the money on that. And just hit those points on something I just poked myself. Hit those points. See how they're kind of pointed? Where's my hand? See how they're kind of pointed on each end? You're going to want to take those and just one little scrape across the concrete or across a stone will take those down. Look, I have blood. Oh my. So that'll take that down, and what remake, I think you could, but the burlap will get really dark because it absorbs the resin, and so I'm not sure. That might work really nicely. That sounds like something we need to try out, doesn't it? Thank you for sharing, Teresa. Okay, so let's just get started. I'm going to just start out by base coating some of his face, his hat, his little neck scarf, his tie, whatever. And we're going to start out with, and I actually went to Hobby Lobby today and got some new colors because I wasn't sure what I wanted to use. So this is Camel by Folk Art, but we will list all these after the live because I just never know exactly what I'm going to use, so I don't want to give you a list and then it be wrong. Hey, Carolyn. How are you, lovey-dovey? So I'm just going to put a little bit of this camel onto my plate. I got too many plates here. A little bit of camel. That's what we're going to base coat his face because, a scarecrow has like a burlap face covering. So we're going to use that, and then we're going to use a little bit of a darker brown to do his little hat. So let's do that. Let me open this. I got all fresh colors. I don't know why. I only have 100,000 paint colors in my closet. One of these days I'll have to show you my situation back there. Okay, so I am just going to base coat. I'm going to use the camel for his face, and then this darker brown, which is Rusted Pipe. That's an interesting color name. And we're just going to get some color on here. We're going to get him started. I'm just using a flat brush, just a little 3/8 inch flat brush. I've dampened it, got all the excess out. Thank you for liking and doing that shared thing. Appreciate you guys. So I'm going to start with my lighter color because I don't like to rinse my brush. So I'm going to just put some color on his cute little face. And if you're just getting here, I already kind of sketched out a little scarecrow using a chalk pencil. I think I have it somewhere. I used this little chalk pencil that I got at Hobby Lobby. And you can use a watercolor pencil too because you can paint over it easily. So we're just going to fill in his cute little face. We might need to add some white. That might be a little dark. Let's add a little white and see how we like it. Yeah, I think we will. We'll base coat and then come back. So we're just going to fill in his cute little face. Now this is going to be really whimsical, guys. Just a real fun little fall piece. But we are going to add some glass to it. Hey, Robin. Hello, ladies. Thanks for coming. Excuse me. Choked on my own words. So I'm going to fill that in, then I'm going to come back with a little bit of white just to kind of give it a little bit of depth. And you see I'm not doing anything special. There's nothing fancy about this. Hey, Richard! Hello! Glad you're here. We wondered if you were going to find us on your own with your own Facebook page or not. We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning? So we're doing just a fun, whimsical little... I'm micromanaging this a little bit, aren't I? Just walk away, sister. Walk away. So let's get going. Down here, I'm going to go into my grass with my little... We're doing a cute little scarecrow today. I don't often make this kind of stuff, so I was excited. I went out on the Facebook and gave you guys an option this afternoon of what we could paint today, what we could work on. And the Scarecrow was pretty much a winner by far. Add a little bit more white to his chin right here. And then we're going to get it into that brown a little bit. Hey, Inga! So I am just winging it, guys. Get a little bit of brown, just kind of as a shadow right there. And I think he needs to have some rope or something. Let me see if I can get some of this umber, raw umber. We're going to add just a little bit of a rope effect around his neck, just to keep his head on straight. And I am going to use this round point. Hey, Maddie. I'm going to use this round brush to do that. So I'm just going to go in to my umber and just give him a little bit of a kind of a rope necklace. I'm having fun with this. Why are you mad or no hornet, Gina? What's up? What happened? Facebook hates me. Facebook hates everybody, guys. Seriously. Now I'm going to just add a little fray. What's up, chicken butt? Now I put just a teeny bit of white on. Can you guys see my paint palette? Just a teeny bit of white on the tip, just to come in and add a little bit of a swoop of white along this brown that I just put in, so it kind of looks like rope. He's got to keep his head on. Just something fun. Okay, let's rinse that. Okay, so we're going to use this darker brown, what did I say that was? Rusted pipe, to do his hats. So I'm still using my icky brush too. I don't care. Don't care. So let's get him a hat, and let's make it all crookedy. Trying to get at least a decent line here. I don't want it to be all skippy. Why are you having trouble finding me, girlfriend? Trying not to get my, should have painted the top first, his hat first, because now I've got to work to try not to get my hand in. I need to clean my brush. Hang on. We just got started, love. I'd actually already done the background with blue and white and the green. I'd already done that before we came on live so that we could just get started. I wouldn't have to wait for all that to dry. So you hadn't missed a thing, sister. I'm micromanaging. I need to walk away and just let it be. Oh, you were on Art Shattered. Yeah, if you get on here before I come live, you kind of have to refresh, or it won't show up. I get it. I don't know why I'm having a little fit right here with that little piece. Yeah, you have to refresh, or it won't pop up. I'm going to add a little dark brown in there too. Let's see. Okay, let's add his bill. He's got on a floppy hat. We're going to go into the grass a little, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to go ahead and get that grass painted. So it wouldn't be wet on wet. I don't know what's up with my brush. It's making me angry. So this is going to be just a fun, if you're just getting here, we're painting just a fun little whimsical scarecrow, and we're going to put some glass on him. We're going to glass him up, because you know that's how we roll here. I'm going to flip this for a second so I can get that line. So I'm just going to turn it a little bit. So I can get that line. Do you guys have to turn your art when you're painting? I even have to flip big pieces of art. I'll be at my easel and I'll be like this, my hand don't work that way. I gotta flip this piece of art upside down. Yes, Linda, we're just doing a sweet little scarecrow. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little bit of dark brown. We wanna give this a little bit of dimension. So I'm gonna add some of this umber onto my brush and just give him some shadow. Nothing fancy. Just don't want it to be flat colored. I wonder why that is. Why you can get on with one device and not the other. All right, I'm going to add a little white too down here. And you see, I'm just swooping it in. I'm not like trying to do anything super. That point is bugging me. Not doing anything super fancy. Well, he needs a hat band though, don't he? Okay, let's see what color hat band. Add a little more dark. And maybe a little light on this side. So this would be like the sunshine side, and this would be the shadow side. So let's add him a little hat band here. So what do you think? Orange or red? Oh no, I wonder why. If you go to my page before I'm live, sometimes it's hard to find me. So you have to refresh your page. You have to hit refresh, refresh, refresh. One of my friends was going live the other day and I wanted to support her. It was one of her first times to go live. So I went early and was just waiting on her and waiting on her and waiting on her, and I kept having to refresh, refresh. Finally I messaged her and I was like, push that button, go live. Okay, let's see, orange, orange, orange. Okay, orange, orange, orange. Okay, we're gonna do orange. we'll do we're gonna add just some color down here for like his shirt. So we'll do that in the red. It's like a brick red. So let's give him a little bit of an orange. We'll use that point again. So we're going to use that round point again to give him a little bandana or a little hat band. Just right here. Just as easy as that. Now we can't leave it just one flat color now, can we? So we're gonna get into a little bit of this umber dark brown, just a teeny bit on my brush, on that dirty brush, and just add a few little swipes. And then we'll rinse a little. Yay, Sharon, glad you're here. And let's see, we'll just get a teeny bit of white and do the same thing on the top, just to give that a little pop, so it's not a flat orange color. Okay, I think he needs a patch. Let's do an orange patch too. Let's do right here. We'll just make a square. I had to go on the Pinterest and look at a bunch of pictures of scarecrows. There's some really cute ones out there, guys, if you want to go take a peek. Really cute ones. We'll add some black around the edges of that for his stitching. Okay, so now I think he needs a little some eyeballs and some nose. So let's use the red for his nose. We're just gonna make a little triangle nose. Let's see if I can get a little red on my palette. Maybe not, just a smidge. Yeah, we can do a shirt. I don't have blue out here, but it's 2 feet away. I can sure go grab some. Okay, so let's do his nose. I gotta kind of tilt him a little so he's straight up so I know where to put his cute little nose. So we're just gonna do like a triangle. Yes, you can do this. Gee, this is about, this is almost like coloring in a coloring book. Just print you out a scarecrow from the interweb and just trace it on and just start to painting. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we'll give him a little pointy, and we'll add some stitching to all his little parts too. Cute, 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 cute. You have to be able to trace. Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, now he needs some additional color here too. This is a number 10. It's kind of a little bit of a bigger liner brush. It's just a round point, and it's a number 10. It's really good for doing like detail but larger size. So I'm just going to go into my white a little with that same red still on my brush. You know me, I'm always using the dirty brush, and I'm just going to add a little bit of white, blend it into that red right there. And we'll go back into that brown again, the dark brown umber, and hit it on this side. Just so it's not a solid color. That's the goal, really. Oh, he's so stinking cute. Can you see his cute little nose? No, I can't get it up there. This is an 11 by 14, by the way. This is, hey Lisa, how are you? So now we gotta do eyes. Eyes worry me. I do not do eyes, and I do not do faces. Like people faces, I'm really good with flesh tones and doing, you know, busts and legs, but eyes and stuff are not my forte, so I'm gonna just give it my best. Actually, I need black and I do not have it. One sec. I grabbed some blue while I was up. Apologize for that. Woohoo! So this is not the right black. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. Now we got it. This is Americana Lamp Black, and we're just going to paint him in some eyes. I'm trying to decide if I want to paint like triangle eyes or make an attempt at like real eyeballs, like fun eyes. So let's just, I want to make sure that's dry before I put my hand in it. Oh, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Well, the one that I had was a gloss enamel, and that's what I use on glass, and I didn't want to waste it on this. I could have used it, but I didn't want to waste it on this because that stuff's precious. Oh, not bad, not bad. Now I got to do another one. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Sorry. Yeah, I hate when I have to do that, but sometimes it is what it is. So now I got to do that again. So let's do... Hopefully this won't be a disaster. I got up in his hat, didn't I? I should have pulled it down a little lower. Is what it is. And then we'll add some white when this dries up a little. I told y'all I'm not good at eyes. Eyeballs aren't my forte. But he's cute. Yeah, our eyes don't look the same, do they? Yeah, I'll just add a little, there you go, that's a good idea. We'll let that black dry a little bit. And let's see. He needs a mouth. I'm trying to decide if I want to do... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I want to do his mouth. I'm going to use my pen to do his mouth because I want it to be like stitches. So I'm going to use my pen for that, but I do want him to have some cute little cheeks. And I brought some like a peach color. This apple barrel comes from Walmart, and I actually got this in there today. I was in the Walmart getting some supplies for the kitty cats. He's on a diet. So I'm just going to get a teeny bit of that peachy color and make some little cheek circles. Oh, look what I did. I stuck my finger right in that paint. I'm glad I saw that before I moved on. Okay, so we're just going to give him some little cheeks. Nothing fancy. Just a little something, something. We might even throw one little dot of white on top. Voila! He's getting there. He's getting there. I'm digging him. I want to add a teeny bit of brown up here. Okay, did we decide? Okay, we were deciding on his shirt. Is this color? This is navy blue. What do you think? We could just base coat it in navy blue and then maybe run some white stripes through it, kind of like a dark denim. Isn't he cute? We're going to fix his eyes in just a second. Yeah, I'm not an eye person. Eyes are not my thing. I should practice more with eyes, but I'm bad about being like, yep, can't do it. Not even going to try. Oh, I need more blue than that. So this is a really pretty blue. This is called, it's actually Folk Art Navy, and it is really a pretty blue. Let's see if I can get a little bit bigger brush. Let's see. I'm going to use a little bit bigger brush so it won't take 3 days to paint. So we're just going to come in and give him a shirt. He is so cute, isn't he? My brush is still a little dry. I need to get some water in it. Okay, I'm trying to think. I want to just paint over some of that blue, of that grass. And come in right next to... Ooh, very carefully. I have to hold my mouth right. I like this blue. Isn't he cute? I'm glad y'all picked this. Get a little more water on my brush. This blue is kind of thick. So it's giving me here's a gnat. He's going to be in my resin. Is it gnat season for you guys? You know, I live at the lake. I live on Lake Oconee, and it is gnat season here, especially on the water. And man, it drives me crazy. I'll have to cover this with something after we resin. That's what you can do if you worry about bugs getting into your wet resin. What I used to do when I was working out of a home studio is I would buy those under the bed storage boxes, the little plastic ones. So if you're only doing 1 or 2 small pieces of art, you can use those after you resin and just flip it upside down over your art to cover it and protect it from, you know, little fingers and bugs. So that's a good little tip for you guys. So yeah. So yeah, you could just use one of those little under the bed storage containers. Yes. Ugh. Hate those things. Woo! Now I'm just going to add a little bit of white just to, you know, I don't like solid color. Need to get those edges a little. I'm going to add a little bit of white. And I'm not sure how we're going to work this little shirt, but we need to do something to it. Maybe we'll dry brush in a little something. We're going to let that dry. Let's go back up to our eyeball, and I'm going to use, I just licked my paintbrush. I'm going to use this smaller round point just to add some white to his cute little eyes. So we'll go into our white. Yes, we're going to let that dry, and then I'm going to add some sort of stripes or something, and then we'll put a button. So let's see. I'm going to do his eye. And same over here. Trying not to get my arm in it. Let's see if I can do it. And he's got to have some flex. looks pretty cute. I put my arm in the blue. Oh no, Dee. Oh, what happened? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we could do that right here. Yeah, we can do that. I think there's enough space. Oh, I've done that before, Robin. Don't laugh, but I have. He is really starting to look cute, isn't he? Okay, so his mouth is going to be with my pen. And yeah, we could do, I'm going to try a couple things. We can always change it. I'm going to get a little bit of white mixed in with this blue. And we'll give him a pocket like right here. I'm just messing around now. And let's see. I guess more blue. So this is just that flat brush, and it still has blue on it too. So I'm just going to make him a little bit of a plaid, and then we'll add a button. That was excessive, that one was. That gnat's back. Woo! Okay. I kind of like that. Now, let's see where his button would be. About right here, maybe. We'll go with this rusty pipe color and give him a button. Let's give him 2 buttons. Maybe one here. We'll go into the umber to darken it up on one side. Rinse and repeat. Go, girl, it's about time. It is about time, Inga. So I got white on my brush now just to give it a little highlight on the other side. I might have got a little excessive. We'll add a little more brown. And then we'll put some black dots in there too. He is so cute. So cute. So I'm trying to decide. His eyes will look good. We'll highlight those with the pen. His nose, we'll do stitches. Let's see here. You want a sunflower? We can do a sunflower, I think. Maybe right here, right on the corner. Let's do the dark brown center. We'll just, let me pull it towards me a little. We'll do just a cute little brown center. And I'm going to use my point again. Nope, that's not it. This is it. I'm going to use that brush again to make a crow. I should have did a crow. Too late. Too late. Let's use, okay, I have antique gold. Let's make us some petals. I wish you'd have said that earlier, Dee. That would have been awesome. So let's make 1, 2. Gotta keep turning it. 3. more. I'm a 5-petal kind of girl. 5. And then we'll come in and give it some middles, some center petals. So, oh, like right here. Let's see. This is fun. This is so fun, guys. I'm so happy to be doing this. So happy y'all are here too. So stinking cute. Right here. So now we'll add a little extra color to that just so it's not flat. So I've got, what do I have? I have golden straw. That's a little bit lighter yellow. Actually, instead of that, I think we won't have to use another color. We'll just add some white to our first yellow. And give it a little bit of a swoop. Gotta turn it. So annoying. Cute, cute, cute. Of course, you know I gotta come back. We can outline this with our pen too, so it'll really, thank you, Katrina. It'll really make that pop. So I'm gonna add just a smidge of brown though, just in a couple of places. That was excessive. And we will fill that center back in. I think I'll use a little bit of black too and just give it some sunflower seeds. How about that? We could put a couple of little smidges of glass there too, like our sunflower yesterday. That's so cute. I think it needs a leaf. I think we need some green. Just a little bump. Let's use the same brush. I'll probably have to do some repair to the sunflower, but that's okay. I should have thought about the leaf first. Let me flip it so maybe I won't have to do a repair. Can y'all still see that? Yeah. Not bad. We'll just touch in a teeny bit of white on one side. Teeny bit more. And then a teeny bit of brown on the other. Still using the same old dirty brush. And we'll use our pen to add the skeleton to that. So, a crow. A crow. I don't know what a crow would look like. Let's see. I might need, oh yeah, I have to. Actually, we're gonna use some of this glass, this little hay glass that we didn't use yesterday, and we're gonna make it come out of his hat like real hay would. Right there. Okay, so I'm freaking out about the crow, so I'm gonna finish up this first. Panicking about the crow. Let's touch up his hat. Come down over his eye a little. This is so fun. Let's see. Need tassels in the cornfield. Watch this. Watch this. What do you say? Y'all are killing me, man. Oh. One eye is smaller. I'm not an eye person, and you know, this is just a sweet, whimsical little Scarecrow piece, so we're not worrying too much about it. Now let's do some green and like oh. That is super cute, except you can't really tell. I need to add some brown. Can't really tell where the stalk is. He is cute, isn't he? I love him. So there's one corn stalk. I want to make a line, I think, just a small, ooh, something. That gnat is just driving me crazy. About to have a fit. So we'll get in some of that, maybe the black. Just outline that a little. Okay, let's see. Should we do one more? Can we just have one corn? I don't think we can. Let's do another one. Let's do one right here. Just blob it on yellow. Then that red that we used for his nose, I'm just dipping in that a little to give it some extra color. Y'all are funny. All right, let's add, let's see, we'll start with the green. Y'all are gonna have me here all night painting all that stuff. That is super cute. I like it. I like it. I like it. Isn't he cute, Lynn? He is so cute. He really is cute in person. It's hard to tell sometimes. All right, guys, we're gonna be here all night if I don't stop. Let's do some detail. We're gonna use this graphic pen that I love, love, love. It's a graphic 0.5 needle drawing pen that we're gonna use just to kind of outline a few things. And the first thing we're gonna do is his little patch that he has over here on his hat. And I am just going to just short strokes, not trying to completely fill it in, outline, just a couple of short strokes, and then we'll make some stitches. Oh my goodness. He is so cute. Look at him. So precious. Okay, so we're going to pretty much do that same thing. Thank you, Elizabeth. We're going to pretty much do that same thing all the way around. I want to make sure nothing's wet that I won't smear. That's got a little wet something something. So I'm going to come over here with the leaf, and I'm going to use that same pen, just quick, nothing strokes. Not trying for perfection. This is supposed to be fun. Boom. Can you see what we did? See how outlining that just a little bit makes a huge difference. It really kind of makes it stand out. Okay, yeah, this is the one I use all the time. Well, I have different sizes, but this is definitely the one that we use in boot camp and in the Shattered Circle. So we're just going to start outlining a few things. I'm going to outline his hat. Short strokes, okay? And it doesn't matter if you get outside the lines. I'm going to add a few stitches up here. See how fun that is? Okay, we're going to fix his eye here. Yeah, that one eye is smaller, but we're not going to worry about it too terrible much. So we're going to do his nose too. We're going to outline it, and then we're going to give it some stitches. This is so much fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's do his head. Boom, boom, boom. We'll do a couple of lines in his rope necklace. And we need to do his mouth. And I want to do just kind of like stitches. Okay, so I'm just going to start here, 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 here. There's his mouth. Voila. What do you think about that? So cute. This is my favorite little pin. So I'm going to outline his buttons, outline his buttons. We'll outline his shirt, his pocket. We'll give his pocket some stitching all the way around. And we'll outline his shirt. And we'll give him some detail in his shirt too. You probably won't be able to see this very well because it's such a dark blue. But I'm just going to give him some stripes where I kind of painted some of that. And tomorrow when he's dry, we'll give you some really close-up shots so you can see. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Let me see if this is dry. It is graphic 0.5. I'll see if you can see that. Graphic 0.5 needle drawing. Water and fade proof. It's an archival quality, so it will not run and smear when we do resin. So let's do our corn. Try to decide if his little cheeklets, I don't want his little cheeklets to stand out that much, so I think we'll leave them. But let's do our corn. Oh my goodness. Is that not adorable? I want this to be a little bit darker. So cute. Voila. What do you guys think? Oh my goodness, is this not fun? I want to do another one. And we are going to add to the madness now, guys. I think everything is dry. Let me look and make sure. Yeah, his buttons are dry. His eyes are dry. Look how cute. I did get that at Hobby Lobby, Elizabeth. It is in the department close to the framing where they have all the pens and Sharpies and markers and watercolor pens and stuff like that. So it's about $6, $7 maybe. Isn't he adorable? Oh my goodness. So now he can't be a scarecrow if he's so neat and tidy, can he? We're going to take some of this glass and add it, woohoo, to his hat. like it's hay coming out of his hat. So cute. Go for it, Margie. My mama's name is Margie. Go for it. I would love to see it. So we're going to just add some glass. Let's see. Because this looks like hay coming out of his hat. So cute. Look at that. Can you guys see how cute that is? That one's bugging me. I don't like that it's square. We may bring that down here because maybe he has some hay coming out down here too. We'll play that by ear. But we're going to add just a few little pieces. Oh my goodness. So cute. Let's add this one. This one's still got a point to it. How cute. I don't like that there. Needs a smaller little bit. I got big old fingers. It's hard for me to get it in there. That is so cute, guys. Look. Oh my goodness. I love it. Do you love it? Give me some hearts. Give me some hearts. Oh. Okay, what do you think about the hay down here too? Maybe just 2 or 3 pieces on each side. Oh, isn't he cute? I love him too. Let's look at that and make a decision. I do kind of like the hay on his shirt too. Look how cute he is. I can't stop. He needs more hay. I can't stop. Somebody make me stop. We'll adjust those a little bit. They're kind of loosey-goosey, but we'll adjust those a little bit when we get to resin. I don't have any more small ones, so maybe I'll steal this one back out. Oh my goodness. Micromanaging now. Oh my goodness, so cute. All right, I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I love him so much. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Oh, let's get a little bronze. Ugh. Let's use copper. Hang on. Copper's got a little more red to it, so let's use some little baby pieces of glass right here on his little sunflower head. So cute. I don't want any great big pieces, so I'm being nitpicky. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad we did this. Oops, that was a bad piece. Look how cute that is. I know you can't see it probably, but trust me, it's cute. Yes! I don't have anything yellow. I have to tint yellow because I can't get yellow glass, and it's such a small place that, yeah, you want me to put some green right here? What do you think? You know, I'm all about adding some glass now. Yeah, I don't have red either. I wish I did. I think we gotta stop before we just go crazy. He is so cute, guys. I cannot wait to show you this. He is so, 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 so cute. I am going to put my blocks under my canvas. Don't forget, anytime you're doing resin, you need to put blocks under it so that it doesn't, if you have drips, they don't run off the side. And stick your canvas to your table. You do not want that. Yeah, I think we could just keep adding glass and adding glass and adding glass, but I think we gotta stop. And look what I did. I messed up his hay. I think we're just gonna leave it, and then once we get to resin, I'll shift those around. So don't let me forget. Yes. Isn't he cute? Oh. Why the popsicle stick on one? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, it's level because that the two blocks the two blocks, one of them has extra juice on it so that it keeps it level. So it's level. Yep. I forget who kept telling me to glue those sticks to my blocks because it was unlevel, but I finally did glue them. So we're gonna mix some resin now. We don't need much at all, guys. I'm seriously only gonna mix like an ounce, maybe an ounce and a half. So I'm gonna do it in 2 cups. Sorry, my hair's in my mouth. Is he not cute? Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna put on my gloves. I am gonna use a tiny little stick. It's saying my battery's low, so I gotta plug in. Give me 1 quick second. Y'all know my phone don't want to stay charged. Okay, so I am only gonna mix a tiny amount of resin because I really don't think we need much. There's not much glass, and I must confess, I don't have anything left to resin. I resined everything already today. So, Patty, I sell the glass on my website. I buy it in bulk, 300, 400, 500 pounds at a time, and sell it on my website. Gloved up. So now I'm just gonna mix about an ounce. Let me look and see what this is. Milliliters. This is one of those little medicine cups, and each cup is 1 fluid ounce. So I think I'm gonna mix a half and a half. So we use a 2-part resin. It's art resin. So I'm gonna use a ½ ounce of hardener and a ½ ounce of resin. So let's get to pouring. I have to kind of push them away so I can see that ½ ounce line. And I have to go really slow because this is not much resin and it's going to catch up fast. So I have to go real slow. Real slow. And the line wants to disappear too. A little bit more, a little bit more. Whoa, there we go. That is the hardener. Now I'm going to put this way away from me, and I always tell you guys this, I move this way far away from me so that if I get distracted while I'm mixing, I know that I already used the one that's way far away from me. So I'm going to put that one there. Then I'm going to mix a ½ ounce of, where's my ounces? ½ ounce of the resin. And I'm going to go slow because it wants to go past the point. So I hope this 1 ounce is enough. I think it will be. We don't have a lot of glass. Almost there. And and there we go. Now we have to mix. Yes, this is just the size I had. You know, no rhyme or reason behind it, really. It's just what I had on hand. Okay, so now I guess I'm just pour it in here. It's a tiny, tiny amount, but I'm going to pour it into another cup. So I'm going to take this, dump it in. This art resin, you have to measure it because one or the other is more dense, so it weighs more, so you can't do this resin by weight. But I would suggest you follow the directions on whatever resin you're using. Some you do by weight, some you do by measurement, and some even are not 50-50 mixtures. Some are you know, maybe 75-25, but art resin is a 50-50, and you definitely have to measure. If you weigh it, you're going to be in a poop storm. Because if you don't mix it correctly, if you don't measure 50-50 and you get one that's way off, you're going to have a sticky mess that will never dry. So make sure you follow the manufacturer's directions for whatever resin you're doing, because none of them are created equal. I use this resin exclusively because it's easy. It's a 50-50. It's non-hazmat, and it is made in America. Yes, I sign over the top of the resin. You get nervous when I mix over my art? That's funny. Okay, are you still here, Rima? Can you time me, baby? Okay, thanks, Cynthia. So this has to be mixed for 3 minutes. So we're going, and you don't want to just whip it, okay? Because the harder you mix, the more, if you whip, then you're going to incorporate more bubbles into your resin than you need to have. So we're going to mix slow. We're going to stir slow, and we're going to scrape the sides. I'm going to get a different stir stick because this one's annoying me. I'm going to get a bigger one. It's easier to scrape the sides. So we're going to do this for 3 minutes. You can reuse your cups. This is the same cup I used last night. And what I do is when I'm done, I leave my stir stick in there, okay, so it dries. Because the resin doesn't stick to plastic, it does dry against the sides, but if you leave your stick in, you can just rip it out and it'll pull all that dried resin off. But what you can also do is just wipe them out with a paper towel. Make sure you keep your gloves on, but when you're done, you can just get a wad of paper towels and wipe the cup out and reuse them. I use them until they are so gross you can't use them anymore. Yeah, you can't use a Sharpie and resin. Sharpie and resin do not mix. You'll be sorry. Okay, so while I have 1 minute or so left, I want to remind you of one thing. The Shattered Circle is my membership group where we do all art all month. We do 2 projects. One is a great big project, or a larger size project, and then we do a smaller size project. The project, what am I, from Mississippi or something? Later in the month, we have lots of fun in there. We have our own private Facebook group. But if you would like more information about the Shattered Circle, where we do this all the time, lots of fun projects, just comment info, I-N-F-O, and then check your DM on Facebook and click that link that we give you, and you can read all about use your words, Cindy. You can read all about what the Shattered Circle is and how much it costs a month and everything that we offer inside the Shattered Circle. It's a huge, fun group of very creative and special women and one man. Give us some totes, Richard. Yes, so comment info and click that link to get information. We are opening our doors on Monday at 6 p.m. and they're only going to be open for 5 days. We like to just open it up and let a few people in. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Rima. We like to open the doors and let some people in, and then we close it down. We're going to close on Friday at midnight because then we focus on who's in our group. So you only have 5 days to join. It's $37 a month, and we do start to finish projects. I wish I could show you the Mr. Moo. He's in the store. He is so cute, but we do start to finish video projects every month in the Shattered Circle. So comment info, I-N-F-O, and read all about it. Read all about it. We would love to have you on the inside. You bees from Mississippi too, Richard? Whereabouts? Okay, guys, I am going to start with my glass. I'll always start with pouring resin on my glass because it does kind of self-level and spread out. So if we start over here and get a bunch of resin and then here too, then we have too much and it starts running over the sides. I don't like doing that. I don't like the sides done or drippies. So I'm just going to do a little bit resin. Clarkson, do you know, I'm closer to Memphis, or not now, obviously I'm in Georgia, but my hometown is a little town called South Haven, Mississippi. That's North Mississippi, really close to Memphis. No, Terry, they're all videos, and so everybody makes the projects at their leisure. You get a calendar every month at the beginning of the month, and they're all recorded, so you can do them at your leisure. You can do the ones you want to do, skip the ones you don't want to do, and do it all on your own time. We have step-by-step videos, and we have also PDFs, because we all learn different. Some people learn by looking, reading, looking at the pictures, and some people learn by watching video. So we provide both, included tracers for projects if they are required, and like if we were doing this in the group, you would get a tracer of the Scarecrow, so you wouldn't have to worry about sketching him yourself. And product list, you get list of all the products and colors for every project we do. It is super fun, super fun, and a super encouraging, loving group of people inside the Shattered Circle. You'll not find a group of people more encouraging than the people inside my group. It is just chock full of encouragement and love. The best folks on the interweb. Okay, I'm just continuing to get it on my glass only. We'll cover up this green glass, and then we'll run it all over the flat parts. I want to make sure my glass is covered really well. This 1 ounce is perfect. I'm going to tell you that right now. So this is an 11 by 14 with our cute little Scarecrow and just a smidge of glass, and the 1 ounce is just right. I knew it wasn't going to take much. Okay, so what I have left, I'm just going to run around in all the flat parts. South Haven's 85 miles from you. Where are you? That's where my babies are, my kids are. Both my kids live in Mississippi. Oh my Lord. I don't want to replay. I'd like to hit a race. I was a wild child. That's my mama. If Judy, my aunt's here, if she's still here, she'll tell you I was a little bit of a wild child myself. I did settle down though. Okay, so now that I have it all covered, so let me walk through. Corinth, I hear ya. I've been to Corinth one time or two. So I put all the resin on my glass first, and I use a stick to drizzle so that it goes down the top of the glass through all the glass bits and adheres it to the surface of your canvas. So we put resin on all our little glass bits first, and then what we're gonna do is just take my hands. I was a good kid. I drove Mama a little bit crazy, but I was a good kid. We all were. Y'all had some good kids. So now I'm just gonna use my hands to rub all that resin in on the flat spots. I'm going to hold on to it a little bit. This is so adorable. I can't wait till tomorrow when it dries so I can post a picture for you guys. Woo! Yes, you can. And I only sell the glass. I sell glass, but on my website is artshattered.com. There is a tab that says links I love, and in that tab are links to products that I use. I would never suggest for you to use a product if I haven't used it myself and approved of it and thought it was spectacular. But there is a link that says products or links I love, and you'll find links for all the tools I use. You'll find links for resin and all sorts of good stuff. So check out that link. I just sell glass. And mostly just because I use it so much. And if you are looking for glass on the internet, you can find it on eBay and places like that, Amazon even, but for the most part, you have to buy in 10 pounds, and nobody wants 10 pounds of every color. So I sell in 1 pound increments just for you guys so that you don't have to have 10 pounds of 20 colors. Who's got time for that? Yes. So I'm just smearing it around. I'm going to fix my little glass pieces in a minute because they have shifted a little bit because I've been a little careless with them. I want to make sure it's all covered with resin before I stop and mess with it though. Let's see. There's a little spot there. He is so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's micromanage our little resin pieces. This one looks pretty good. You separate that a little. And we'll go over here. That's shifted. Let's put it back. Yeah, art resin is all I use. I would not recommend any other resin. I know people do use other resins, but art resin is rated highest on the market for non-yellowing. And the last thing you want, if you're creating a piece of art to sell, the last thing you want is it to turn yellow. That is a huge ick factor. It's also no BPAs and no VOC. And it's made in America, non-hazmat resin. Cannot, and I make $0 from art resin. It's just the best. Food safe, yes it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take my gloves off. Well, I only bother with it, Jennifer, for my people, really. Honestly, I do not. I make maybe, by the time I break it down, because I buy it in mass quantity, by the time I break it down and bag it up, I have to pay Allison to bag it up in 1 pound bags and then ship it. I really don't make much, maybe 75 cents or $1 depending on the glass. But yeah, I do it for my people, and I do it because nobody wants to buy 10 pounds of every color. That's just annoying. Okay, so now what we need to do is torch our bubbles, because anytime you mix resin, 2 parts together, and you're stirring it, you're incorporating bubbles into your mixture, and you can't avoid that. There's no way to avoid the bubbles. So what we're going to do is I use, don't freak out if this is your first time, but I use this massive propane torch. But you can use like a little kitchen torch, like one of those little small creme brulee torches, or even a heat gun. So this is what I like to use. I've just been using it a long time, and so that I'm prone more to use this. So we're just going to run the heat, not the flame. We don't ever want the flame from the torch to touch our canvas, okay? You want the heat, not the flame. It's the heat that pops the bubbles. You turn it down a little, and you're going to continuous motion. You're going to keep moving. If you stop and focus on one spot, you're going to burn your resin. It's going to turn yellow, and you're going to have a big icky spot in your resin, and you're going to be sad. So you're just going to hit it with a torch or your heat gun really quick. Keep it in motion. Yes, I put it pretty as low as it'll go, G, without going out, without it turning off. So you're going to keep it in motion and keep the flame off of your canvas, okay? Make sure your fire's gone, and never, ever, ever, ever touch that after you have used your torch, because that's hotter than the dickens. It will burn ya. Okay, I see my glass is shifting right here, so I'm just going to scooch that up a little. Might have to micromanage that. Just want to make sure everything is where it needs to be. This is so stinking cute. I can't even stand it. Got a little bit of a bald spot. Okay, look at him, guys. He is so adorable. I love the cord. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is spectacular.